Hey guys, so here we are with the UZ's draft that just fired. I didn't think it filled up that fast, but it looks like it did, and a couple good cards here. To be honest, blue looks really, really, really open if you go by this pack because this is a really bomb rare. I don't know if you guys know what this does, but basically every upkeep you put a counter on it, and when you sacrifice it and spend a blue, you return X permanents, not non-land permanents, permanents. So it's really good and it's instant speed. I'm probably gonna hope that some of that blue tables because I hope I can get like a hermetic study for that horseshoe crab or something. And I really like blue. The other cards that are possible, Heat Ray is decent, but I hate red. And this is I've first picked in the past. It's really good. It's like a reusable reanimate, but you kind of I think recantation, as far as bombs go, is really good. So I'm gonna take it. All right. So the best card in this pack is by far Befoul. Um, this is a good card, but I mean, compared to today's creatures, it's not that great. 6 mana Swamp Walk. Swamp Walk's pretty good because so many people play black, but his ability sucks. You never want to give him control for 4 mana, unless you have like an X spell, like a you know Heat Ray that you really need to use or something like that. So we're gonna take the Befoul here. It's the best by far. All right. Um, Now we can stay loose here and kind of ignore that recantation. But if we want to ignore it, we'll be giving up a really good uncommon, which is Stern Proctor. Um, this guy's playable. I don't like to pick him this high ever. He's like a pick 7 or later card. This is a really good creature. It actually is kind of tempting me to go check out green. He's really good. So I mean, again, red is pretty open, and it usually is because red I don't like it much, but some people have better luck than me. So I think we're gonna keep it open and keep it loose here, and take priest. Most people are gonna think this is crap, so we'll take the priest. He's awesome in almost any deck. Wow, that was a really good pick at this point because this guy's awesome, Pendrell Drake, but this guy is money. He's so good. Imagine a format like this that's really slow and fairly costed, has a 2 mana, 3/3 with regeneration. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, it has Echo. And we hope we get this tabled or this tabled, but we like the troll here. Alright. Couple decent cards in this pack. This guy's good. He's a hill giant with trample. And wild dogs are okay in that they also cycle. That hibernation, if we play green, which we probably will at this point, is really good against us. But this card has a lot of flexibility. You need to be able to break up broken combos. It returns creatures to avoid stuff like Rancor. It's really good. So it also cycles. That's the pick. Alright, there's nothing super playable out of this pack. Annul's probably the best card. This is probably the best card of the pack. So we probably could take that. I think we'll take the Annul because enchantments and artifacts, at least enchantments, are a major part of this set. So we could always use that. Alright, a Rewind's awesome. This is a good card. We can play it in almost any deck. But I think the Rewind's a little bit better here. So we'll take that. So the sad part about Befoul is it's not super splashable, as you can see, 2 black. If we keep going the way we're going, I mean, these might have been 2 just abnormalities, and we'll see in a minute. Hopefully black is still playable. I've seen a lot of good black stuff. I just think the blue stuff that I've taken's been better. So I really like the Bog Raiders in this format. They have Swamp Walk. This is a good card in that it cycles as well. And the green's pretty splashable at this point. But hopefully I get some good enchantments. So I don't usually want to play Hush. So I took the black card. Wow, that's Falter really, people underestimate this card. I'm going to take this just on principle. It's so good. I don't want to play against it. Even if I'm blue, that's how good I think it is. So this is kind of the point when I would love to get lucky with a cycling land or something like that. Hey, look at that. That's a called shot right there. So we'll definitely take that here. That was pretty sweet. I don't really know what's better here, the Raiders and the Befoul or the Priest and the Troll, because obviously Albino and Titania together would be way more than two Bog Raiders per se, but Befoul is so good. And that it's one of the very few cards in the format. Look at that, Stern Proctor tabled. It's one of the very few cards in the format that kills a Masticore, because it can't be regenerated. So it's super good, and I kind of want to go blue-black if I can, just because I love it so much. So we take the Stern Proctor here. Do-do-do. Wow, this is going super slow. Am I still online here? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, there we go. So, I actually like this card a lot. So I'm going to take that. I'll read it to you here in a moment. Basically, it's an aura swap. So anything that targets a creature, which this set has a ton of, you'll notice in Urza's Legacy and another good card that's French playable. Breaches as well, but I like the 2-for-1 card advantage. I'm a CA whore. And let's get some money here. I haven't opened money in a while. Alright, well that's not money, but that's a super duper duper playable rare. And we're going to take that. We would love to have Unearth, Ostracize, Broodlings, or Cloud of Fairies table. But this guy's good. Basically, he gets +X for each mana you spend after you cast him. So, pretty ridiculous. Alright, probably the best blue common, not for money, but for overall, worth at the slot. I think Thornwind Fairies are amazing. So, that's easily the pick. Love to get 4 of those in this pack. That would be the dream. Also, the 3/3 flying dude in blue is good. The Drake, I forget what the name is. I'll go ahead and hide green at this point. I have a feeling I'm going to stay blue-black. I mean, if I get a Rancor or something, I'll consider it. But I would really like to be blue-black. It's just the better colors in the block. And you can bet your last dollar that black will be heavily drafted. It always is, and it always supports it. So, not a big deal. Right now, black's real light compared to the blue. I mean, I got a lot of blue stuff that I want to use here. Huh. This draft is going so slow. I have a feeling some of the people here are like reading every single card. Alright. It's either Frantic Search or Giant Cockroach. I'm going to have 4 creatures at the moment. One of them's really utility. 2 of them are kind of weak. So I think we should take the creature. The problem is, I like this card a lot. And I think it's really underrated in a set full of Echo. And I like to get almost as many of these as I can. So I'm going to take that and not feel too bad about it. I like me some slow motion. It's really annoying too. It kind of clocks them a little. Wow. There's a gift, ladies and gentlemen. How many I said? I think I said I wanted 4 of these. So a second is welcomed with open arms. This guy's good too, but no way I'd pick him over this. Wow. We're so lucky right now. So, yeah. Best blue common in the set, and I'll take as many as I can get. It's a 3-mana flying prodigal sorcerer. And I have 3 of them so far. So, yay. Wow, foil scrap heap. Isn't that worth some money? I'm not really sure. Only 150. So that's not too amazing. I could go with the pseudo removal or another slow motion. And with 1 slow motion, it's always nice to get 2. So let's do that. So Legacy so far has been the set of 3 drops for us here. We have 5 of our 7 3-drops are from the second pack. Whereas first pack was a lot of 4 drops. This guy's good, so if I get him out, I'll feel good too. Hard to deal with. Alright. I think we'll take the Ostracize. Yeah. It's a good card. I mean, this pack right here, if I did decide I wanted to stay green, which I still could, actually I think I should keep that open with the Gang of Elk. It's really good. 6 mana, but it's awesome. It's hard to kill. Okay, and right when that happens, I get a good black flyer. We don't have many 2-drops, and I kind of like counter spells. So just in case, I'll take that. God, I like Tethered Scourge, though. Anyway. Okay. Another cessation. Whoever's in white behind me is getting some good stuff. Um, three. I'll take the dude. I'll take the dude. I'll take the uncommon that I won't play. So, I mean, black doesn't look great, but it looks like it's... Wow, that card shouldn't be here either. There's some good white stuff that's going by us. Something tells me we should be in white, blue, or something like that. And the green cards we do have are pretty balmy. Alright, dude. I was just telling my buddies the other day I've never ever ever pulled a Masticore in draft. And it looks like I finally did. So, let's see if it's as awesome as everyone always says it is. And, windmill slam it. Obviously, I'd rather that was like a metal worker or something, but as far as limited goes, he's amazing, I've heard. So, let's do it. Okay. This kind of sucks. It has literally my favorite card in this set right here. This guy's good too. 2/1 flyer's amazing. I'll take... That's kind of a hard one, man. I want the extruder, the carriers, and the scourge. How many creatures do I have? 12. And I don't have a ton that I want to play. And if I hide green, I only have 9? Yeah. 2, 1, extruder. Alright. Okay, I'll tell you right now. There's some good cards in this pack. Blah, blah, blah. 2/1 flyer. -1 toughness or +3 -1, however you want to look at it. But with those fairies, this is a total bomb. It's like not fair. So that's the one. That with enchantment alteration's good too. It gives us half of a mind to play it, and that is awesome. One of my favorite uncommons in the set that everyone underrates is also in here. So creature and disappear, return them to their owner's hands. So for 5 mana. Every turn you can annoy the hell out of your opponent. And that's fun to me. I don't know about you guys. But we have a Masticore. Wow. Why does this pack have Eradicate in it? Okay, well... That is really good removal. That's even... It could be considered better than Befoul. It is uncommon after all. Yay us. Kingfisher, amazing. You know, we could always put Sigil of Sleep on Metathran Soldier, but I don't like 1/1s. I'm not a huge fan. We have a million 4-drops, I know, but that's how this format turns out a lot. can tell you we're probably not going to play the giant cockroach. Probably not going to play the unnerve. We need to cut more. We'll definitely not play the dying wall. Definitely not play the cloak of mists. So we're going to be kind of a slower deck. We got to make sure we play this tight. I am glad I got that miscalculation when I did, because we need 2 drops and it's a good spell, kind of like to stem the tide until we can get some fairies out. Slow motion is going to annoy the hell out of whoever we play, so it's a good card. But yeah, it looks like blue-black seems good here. Alright, Brass Secretary it is. He's actually okay. I mean, he might not look like much, but he also works with extruder, so you can block and give, like, make this guy a 5/4, for example, or etc., etc. I mean, you can do a lot of crazy things. Hell, maybe the best part about him is he draws a card if you need him to. He's better than some of the other stuff you could rip there. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, I really like this format. It's a lot of fun, and if you haven't tried it yet, don't be intimidated by it. Of course, there are some people who play it more than others, and some of the guys know the set like, you know, the back of their hand. But it's a lot of fun. It's good times, and you get 3 Thornwind Fairies, and you're usually feeling pretty good. You get 3 Thornwind Fairies, 2 Premium Removal, Masticore, Recantation, couple slow motions. This deck seems really good so far. So I'll kind of keep the chatter down and hope for the best here. Okay, we have 10 creatures, so Skittering Horror is not horrible for our deck, but I still think this guy keeps people at bay, like nobody's business. So slow. These dudes are ridiculous. So yeah, just so you guys know, I guess the theory behind Masticore is you don't play it until you have enough mana to protect it. It's really hard to deal with. There's not many things like I mean, you'll notice it's so, wow, that's a really good gift here. That's pretty good too. But Twisted Experiment's pretty solid, especially on a Masticore. Turn it into a 7/3 regenerator that pings. Bam, that would be sick. So yeah. Alright, another pretty solid counterspell at this slot. This is like where I'd begin to think about playing it here. And I don't know, I probably won't, but you never know. It's a good card. That's not. Alright, so this should actually be a pretty easy build here. Let's play with the stuff we know we're going to throw in there. 20, 21, 22, and something we're on the fence about. I mean, I guess we can go 18 lands. I don't think that would hurt here. Lots of 4-drops though. That's the one thing that it's always kind of scary to run that many. But ours are pretty darn good, so could be a good problem to have. We'll see. I don't know about that. I think 10, 7 in the cycler. Alright guys, we'll see you in round 1, and hopefully this is a good one. So I hope you enjoyed the draft, and I will try to get some good games here in. So wish us luck.